junkies? Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th coming at you again today, you guys, and I hope you're out there all having an absolute killer day, and thanks again for stopping by at Horror Junkies 509. As you can see, I am still in my Leatherface getup. Yes, it's October, so we wear costumes. Okay, I wear costumes all year round, but you know what? In October, I make absolutely sure and make sure I'm looking my best here. If you watched my last video on my Leatherface 2022 mask, make sure you go ahead and watch that one. But I did mention I have another Leatherface mask to go over. But don't worry, you guys. I have some more Halloween-related videos coming up, you know. As we get closer to Halloween, I'm going to make sure you guys see that kind of stuff. It's not going to be a Leatherface Halloween this year, even though, would that be a bad thing? I don't think so, especially now that we got some new stuff. So this is another mask that is hot off the presses, you guys, and so we have a brand new one to go ahead and check out. I did mention it in my last video, like I said, but I called it the Leatherface G-string, but that it is actually not. If you guys remember, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when it came out, the remake, they went ahead and did a prequel of that, and it was called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, and Leatherface, at the start, wore this leather muzzle. So he was not completely wearing a full head mask the first time we see him in that movie. He's wearing this muzzle. And I can't tell you how excited I am that Trick or Treat Studios went ahead and made this, because I always enjoyed the muzzle a lot, especially on this one. I don't know if you guys saw it in the newer Leatherface movie where, you know, that was like the first thing he wore. That one wasn't cool. They don't need to make that one, but I don't know. I always thought this one looked pretty cool, and I really think Trick or Treat Studios really was able to bring us a pretty neat item, and this is kind of something a little bit different than they've ever done before. The closest thing they've done to this is kind of like the Mortal Kombat masks, but those were, you know, hard plastic injections. This is actually a latex mask, and really cool thing they do have Velcro adjustments for the top part and as well as the bottom part. So I think this will fit up to a pretty sized, decent head. But you guys will get right into that as we go into the review. So let's go ahead and get started. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. So as you guys know, we got the ticket here for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. And as you can see in the picture, yes, he has long hair. So I will be reintroducing the wig in this video. Hopefully it goes a little smoother than it did in my last video. I feel like it was kind of a mess. But you know what? That's the fun part about a Horror Junkies 509 video. So we got the beginning. We got the back. As you can see, it's a Trick or Treat Studios mask product. It is sculpted by Russ Lukic. I can actually read this name, unlike my last video. And they literally call it the Leatherface Muzzle. So I don't know if that'll be able to be legible. That looks pretty good. And then give up to Russ Lukic. All right. But always remember, you guys, in Trick or Treat Studios ticket, they always have how to care for a latex mask in the ticket. Don't forget it, because it could help you save your masks. I always try to make sure we're taking care of them the best we can. And this video is kind of weird because I don't know how to hold this to really show you guys everything. But let me come a little bit closer, if you guys don't mind. I'm going to be in your space bubble just a little bit to go ahead and get you some of this detail. And so, like, as you kind of get into it, you know, you see the stitching, you see, like, the leather work. They really tried to make it look like just a piece of leather. And so he's got the little nose spot. This is kind of the open mouth. You know, I was always wondering if this had an open mouth or a closed mouth in the movie, but obviously you can see this, it was definitely an open mouth. It just makes sense so the poor guy could breathe. But as you come around, you know, they really kind of made sure they kind of got detail on every side of this. Like, I thought this was just going to be elastic when I first saw it, but it looks like they molded in all this detail here. And then across the back, we even have a buckle molded in going across the back one. So I really think they did a pretty good job. I really like the coloring. I think they got it. I always kind of pictured it being a really dark mask, and I feel like they kind of captured that here. So I really feel like, you know, as far as the molding goes, I think they did a really great job. As far as the paint up, I'm really happy. I've never really seen this mask from the movie really up close, so I'm going off of memory, and I really say that they really kind of hit this one out of the park. Yes, it's just a muzzle, but, you know, that it also is in the price. I believe this is like one of the $20 range, because I think this is like a $20 mask, kind of like my previous video. That was a $40 mask, you guys. And so I do believe this is in the $20 range. So as long as they do stuff like this, you guys, it is in a relatively inexpensive range. And so I definitely recommend you guys picking these up, especially if it's something you're interested in. Like, I understand maybe you don't like the movie, but maybe you don't like the movie, but you like the mask. I feel like the beginning is actually pretty well received. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, because I love the remake and I like the prequel to it. I think they're both really great. And so I definitely had to pick these up. And I know the 22 one was not really well received, but, you know, I think there's still fans of it out there. And even if you didn't like the movie, you might like the mask. So, but like I said, you can pull these all apart. And so you're going to be able to adjust it to your size as you need it. So it kind of comes apart just like that. And it's only looking a little bit more like a G-string every second now. This is a filthy video. I can't believe this is a real thing right now. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and put these back on, get this stuff on there, and we're going to get ready for my favorite part of the video, you guys. You know I love to try on these masks, and I get a lot of comments, you guys, on people appreciating that I try them on. So I'm going to make sure that I continue this forever. Like, this is going to be a Horror Junkies 509 staple, so just be ready. But like I said, I will be trying to do the hair again. I'm going to try and do this as wonky as I did the first one, so I'm going to go ahead and forgive me and my hair. It might be a little chaotic. I'm filming a video a little earlier than I normally would in the day. So I'm going to go ahead and put this around the neck. So that's going to be back there. And then I'm going to add the wig. And you guys are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but this is just the way I could see it getting done the easiest, I guess. But you guys are probably like, there's a better way, Kyle, and I understand. So, get the hair on. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take this top part. And so, see if I can get this hair out of my face so I can actually look, as I should, menacing, right? Or am I just going to look like a shampoo model? Who knows? All right, so now I'm going to I undid the top part. I'm trying to do this without seeing it. So I'll get this bad boy on. Okay. And now we got to get the top part attached here. And I'm losing it in hair. I had a feeling this was going to be kind of difficult, but, you know, I'm not a quitter. All right, let's get a little closer so I can see what's going on. All right, we got this piece. Now we need the other piece. There it is. Because I'm hoping the top part could actually hold the hair back a little bit, kind of like it is in the movie. Don't mind me. All right, here we go. Now I got it. Ugh. All right, then I'm going to bring this to the top and Velcro it. All right, you guys. So it definitely looks a little Joe Dirt style now, but hey, it is what it is. I got it on, right? All right. Yeah, the hair is kind of tied back into it, but you know what? It is what it is. Am I right? Let's go ahead and give this a try out. Yeah, no, if I had the time, you guys, I don't want to waste your guys' time with trying to fix the hair too perfectly, but, you know, that's kind of what I'm thinking it looks like, and, you know, hair in my mouth. What do you expect? But I think the muzzle on looks relatively good. Like, you know, if you just kind of let it sit, let it do its thing, I like it a lot. Get some of that detail in there, guys, when it's on. Yeah, no, I think they knocked it out of the park, you guys. So let's go ahead and show you it without the hair, so maybe you can get a better look at it. So I know the wig can kind of be distracting or hide a lot of the good stuff. All right, now I'll go ahead and reset this guy back up. And that's it right there. Oop. Gonna mess up my hair. And this is us without the hair, so it's a little less chaotic. So you can see it straps around the back of the head, and it goes across the top. So it's got both points really well. I hope you guys are actually seeing that, but I can't see. I'm sure you guys will let me know. Oh, I'm all ready to turn it on. It's not on. Woo! Ah. And I know in the beginning, I do believe Leatherface used the sledgehammer a little bit more. So, you know, you can check it out, you know, with the sledgehammer in the picture as well. But the wig can go over the straps, but you know, I really want the straps on top because that'd be movie accurate right there, you know. But if you want to do that for more of a quick add-on, you could do that. And so, of course, the hair's gonna be in my face, but that's just what it does. But that's what that looks like if you guys were curious. Ugh. All right, done with the wig. All right, just unstrap it. Take the G-string off your face. Then I'll get everything reapplied here. And it's really easy to kind of line up the pieces so you can your Velcro will go on straight. And honestly, if you guys are just going to display this, I'm kind of curious to see what ideas people are going to come up with to display them. Because I feel like a mannequin head / a styrofoam head would be the best, but we all know styrofoam is not good for latex, so I do not recommend that in any way, shape, or form. That's why you guys always see me displaying on paper towel rolls, because I do not trust styrofoam heads. But mannequin heads may be something different. But let's go ahead and take another good look at this, you guys. I really think they knocked it out of the park. I really love the color on it. I really love, you know, the stitching detail. It's got kind of some black stitching. It's got some white rope stitching. Those are not maggots or anything like that. I feel like they've sculpted it to a good size. Like, it really kind of fit on my face really nicely. The previous mask I felt like didn't fit me as good as this one does. But, you know, as far as, you know, something different, I'm kind of glad they're branching out and trying different things like this. What I still like is the later on overhead mask that he wears after he takes the face off the boyfriend. Yeah, I would like to see that someday, but I'm still really happy with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre collection, you guys. I really think Trick or Treat Studios has done a really good job about, you know, having these, making them really well, and then even coming back and re-releasing them with updates, even though some of the updates were not for me. If you guys are curious what I'm talking about, look at my Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3 mask, my recent one, because I got the updated version and I wasn't too stoked about it. But what I'm going to go ahead and rate this mask, you guys, there's really not anything to really gripe about. I really am happy with this. I don't think I could really think of a way to add to this. The only other thing I could see them doing is if they were to make the whole Leatherface face and then this was just on it. But I think I prefer this much better. That way you can just wear this and your face is the mask almost at that point. But, you know, you guys will have to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this mask. But me, I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid... I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because I really think for what it is, there's no improvement. You know, you can't really improve on this. I think it's perfect, and I absolutely love it. I love that it's latex because it kind of gives you that, you know, just a piece of leather strap feel as well. And so it does get a solid as well, so don't forget that. So 9 out of 10 and a solid groovy for me from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, Leatherface Muzzle. But like I said, you guys, I do have some more masks that I plan on pumping out this month because it is Halloween, it's spooky season, it's the best time of year. But the other two I got are completely 100% Halloween season related, not Halloween franchise related. Maybe one of them is, but Halloween season related. So I hope you guys will stick around and make sure you guys come check out all the new videos I'm going to be pumping out. You guys out there have an absolute killer day. That's going to do it for me. Horror Junkies 519, Kyle 13 signing out. Just until next time, and you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I am a horror lifer. You guys have a killer day. And yeah, if you're looking at my hat, drop by my TeePublic store. You can get yourself a hat, a shirt, a sweatshirt, a pillow, a mug with this logo and the Kyle 13th logo. It's worth checking out. You guys, stay bloody and have a killer day.